We are now on final stretch and we are doing questions and answers for the position of Vice President Magee. We have one candidate standing for this position, Ryan Harding. So Ryan, as you are the only candidate, there's no running order, but the same timings will apply, okay? So Ryan, I can see you now. Ryan, you have 2 minutes from the time you start speaking to give an opening statement.
Thanks, Nora. For those of you that I haven't had the chance to meet yet, my name is Ryan, and I'm the current Vice President of Magee rerunning for the role. So as a bit of background, I came from Hong Kong 3 years ago, and as basically an international student, I had to try really hard to settle down. I got involved in as much as possible throughout my time, such as by being a course rep for my music degree throughout the 3 years, being residential assistant of 2 years, and as volunteering throughout the community as a event coordinator and as a musician. So this gave rise to values that I have as an empathetic, practical and positive leader. And that has been evidenced throughout my VP role, throughout the achievements, which I'll shortlist now, such as the £2,000 nursing bursary, wellbeing garden strategy rollout, and the Bonna Gaeilge inaugural team. So of course, as the nature of the student movement is, I can't claim this for myself, but this just shows that I am willing to work in a team, and I hope to continue working in this team for next year. So I know this year has been hard because I've been engaging with our reps and societies throughout the year. And I know that students have rightfully been frustrated, and I've been able to channel this by working with the SU team, deliver support for the Students Deserve Better campaign. There'll be a new team next year, and I'll provide the link to ensure that we continue pushing for publicly funded education and use the £500 fund that has been given to EU full-time students as leverage. So on top of that, I know that the priorities for this year is going to be so difficult and so different, but I'll be able to, sorry,
time speaker.
Okay.
Remember, you've got your 30-second summation, okay?
Okay.
So we'll move on to the question section for the Q&A. So the first question is this: our international students are a key part of any campus. What are your plans to include them in the student union? And for this, you have 30 seconds to respond. Okay, Ryan? So whenever you're ready.
For sure. So as I've mentioned, one of my goals for the year ahead is to ensure the successful rollout of the Wellbeing Garden. And working as a residential assistant, I know that it can get lonely as an international student on weekends and over the holidays when you don't get the chance to go home. The Wellbeing Garden will provide an opportunity for students, and indeed for mature students as well, and postgraduates throughout the year, so that they can keep connected to the university and feel a sense of community. Okay. As well as this, I look forward. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I keep being strict, but I have to do it. Question number 2 for you, Ryan. So shaking off the lockdown will be a challenge for students having been cooped up for so long. What are you planning on your campus to bring that buzz back?
For sure. So my goal for the year that we're in was to reinvigorate the bunker as a events hub. Of course, that hasn't been possible, but I hope to be able to use the coming year to manifest that goal and use the societies and work with the societies and clubs to create a really positive and dynamic event space to give everybody the warm welcome back that they deserve.
Okay. Thank you very much. And that concludes the questions for the position of Vice President Magee. We will now just finalize ourselves with your 30-second summation, Ryan.
Great, thank you very much. So what you can look forward to as my second term as VP is that I'll continue pushing for a nursing bursary increase that reflects the current living costs of today rather than of 9 years ago, bizarrely enough. that the Bunagailga team will continue and that we can build on the results of the survey that's already been circulated and that I've already been in meetings with our provost to see through. And I hope to continue reforming, rebuilding, and reviving our campus throughout the next year. So thank you very much, and vote Brown for VP.
Thank you very much. And that then concludes question and answer session, not only for the position of Vice President Magee, but for the UUSU elections of 2021.